In a small village nestled between lush green mountains, there was an ancient banyan tree that towered over everything around it. The villagers whispered tales of a Kapre, a tree-dwelling giant who lived in the shadows of its sprawling branches. One evening, curious and adventurous, a young boy named Miguel decided to uncover the truth behind the legend. He had heard stories from his grandmother about how the Kapre would appear at twilight, his huge figure shrouded in smoke and the scent of sweet tobacco. Though most villagers feared him, Miguel felt a strange pull toward the mysterious creature. As dusk fell, Miguel approached the banyan tree, the air thick with anticipation. He clutched a small lantern, its flickering light casting dancing shadows on the gnarled roots. Suddenly, he saw a figure emerge, a towering silhouette with eyes that glimmered like distant stars. "Who dares to disturb my solitude?" a deep voice rumbled. Miguel's heart raced, but he stood his ground. "I am Miguel, and I seek to know you," he replied, trying to sound braver than he felt. The Kapre stepped closer, revealing his moss-covered skin and tangled hair. "Most run in fear, but you have come with curiosity. Why?" Miguel took a deep breath. "I want to know the truth. Are you a monster, or are you just misunderstood?" The Kapre's eyes softened. "Long ago, I was human, just like you. A tragic mistake transformed me into this form, banishing me from my village. I protect this tree, the heart of the forest, from those who would harm it." Intrigued, Miguel listened as the Kapre shared stories of the forest's magic and its need for guardians. He learned how the villagers' fear kept them from understanding the Kapre's true nature. A protector, not a monster. "Will you help me?" Miguel asked, feeling a surge of empathy. "Together, we can show the villagers the truth." With a slow, thoughtful nod, the Kapre agreed. The next evening, Miguel gathered a few brave friends and led them to the banyan tree. As they arrived, the Kapre emerged, his presence both awe-inspiring and serene. At first, the villagers trembled, but Miguel stood tall. "He is not our enemy. He protects the forest and its magic. Let us learn from him instead of fearing him." As the Kapre shared tales of the forest, the villagers began to see him in a new light. They learned to respect the trees, the creatures, and the delicate balance of nature. Over time, fear transformed into friendship, and the Kapre became a beloved guardian of the village. Miguel's courage had bridged the gap between two worlds, showing that understanding and compassion could break down the walls of fear. From that day on, the Kapre was no longer a creature of legend, but a wise friend and protector, teaching the villagers the importance of harmony with nature. And so, beneath the great banyan tree, the village thrived, united in their respect for the magic that surrounded them. A magic that was no longer hidden, but cherished.